Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to an episode of Gabriel's Corner at night during the new moon. I was just guided to do this video just a couple minutes ago. I don't know, just higher self kicked in and said do it. So, first and foremost, I know everybody's been feeling the energy probably since Thursday or Friday. And it's a little heavyish, but it's not that bad if you've been releasing, things that don't serve you outwardly and inwardly. You can ask the universe and your guides for help for the stuff outwardly, but for the inward stuff, you gotta go in deep and do that. Well, this video doesn't really have a title, so basically it has come to my awareness just now. I think I spoke on this before, but I have a little bit more in detail, I guess. That for this life, this generation, basically probably pretty much since 2012, many of us have been chasing ghosts. And what I mean by ghosts, we've been chasing older aspects of ourselves through different lifetimes. Also, we've been acting these out with other individuals as well. And this all comes about because as I was sitting here, going inwardly and releasing, I found myself saying, releasing things of which I did not know, because I know, in this ascension thing, in process, your guides do certain things, your higher self does things to piss you off, irritate you, to help you grow, to see how you learn and develop and grow from it. And it's come to my awareness that it can be the same way with, individuals within the 3D. And looking into myself and realized that I was once chasing ghosts as well. Because we've all been in this spot. I'm no different. I'm no better than you, no matter what spot you're at, just because I'm where I'm at. I'm no better than anyone else just because I did a majority of it on my own. It's just how the cards were played for me. No fault, no judgment, but I'm thankful and grateful for it. But I just felt like I needed to really address this. Well, the higher selves said I needed to address this, and about us, and this might help some individuals that are having to release things that they're not aware of right now, during this new moon, because it's to get rid of things that no longer serve you. To clarify, things that no longer serve you doesn't mean something you hate. In fact, it could be something you love quite dearly. Someone, something, someplace, some anything. And in those situations, it can be very, very tough, especially if you've formed a huge bond or connection with this individual that strands back several different lifetimes. But it's come clear to me why, so many of us went through so much purging and karmics and so many lessons and cycles because we had to get all that shit up to the surface. And many of you, I know you've been working your asses off. A lot of times it feels like you've been knocked around, been kicked to the ground with someone's head on your fucking head at times. But hey, we're all still here. And we made it to this new moon. And we made it to a point where, we know there's more than just the physical reality that we see and interact with it every day. We know there's spirits, elementals, there's other aspects of astrology, our thoughts, our feelings play a major role within our dynamic now. And the thing is, this is for everyone. Everyone is getting it. You know, everyone has been ascending and awakening basically since 2012. And a lot of us just haven't been aware of it. Some of us have. Some of us been kind of aware of it and been running from it. And some of us just haven't gave two rat shits about it at all. You know, and that is their choice. That is their choice. But I encourage you tonight, during this time, to release and let go of those older timelines, of older aspects that you're looking for in other individuals that you had before, because you may not even know that you're playing them out within your physical reality. And it's time to really let those go. It's okay. You know, if it's someone you love dearly, you know something, love will bring you back together. You know, sometimes goodbye is a second chance. It's time for a fresh start and clean the slate in a way. Not always within our physical dynamic, but within ourselves. You know, because everyone's entitled to a fresh start. Everyone's entitled to a clean slate. And, you know, you can't take all that baggage with you. You know, all that, you know, hate, resentfulness, you know, and I know a lot of it can be hard at times if that is the case. Or the disappointment. But like I keep telling people in the last couple of days, there's something better created for you right around the corner. You just can't see it. And if you're focusing so much on the hate, the bitterness, the loss, the confusion, you know, it's not a good way to start out. And no, it's not easy. Because huge changes are coming. Humongously. Huge. That's going to shock the world. It's going to shock people to their core, in a sense. And it's going to be a mixed bag. For a lot of us, it's going to be phenomenal. Especially, you know, it's going to be great. It's going to be rejuvenating, thriving, flourishing, moving into what our soul's been guiding us toward the whole time. For others, your soul will still continue to guide you, and it's up to you to, you know, start listening to it. But everyone has ascended, you know. I'm pretty sure there's been a few passings or a few deaths, a few sicknesses. I know there's been earthquakes and, you know, the cold front that went in, and I explained that in an earlier video. But these older timelines, these older templates, you know, that have been closing, and some of us have been fighting and holding on to it for dear life because we feel that, you know, because some of us is all we've known, and, you know, not everyone accepts change very well, but change is inevitable. It must come. You know, you can't always start something new and holding on to the old baggage, especially if it's no longer on your vibrational level, because the universe won't allow it, and you really don't want to get in the way of the universe. Trust me, I know. But this is just to have more faith in yourself, have more faith in your inner knowing, your inner gifts, your inner ability, your ability to transmute any thought that may come into your head, your mind, and into a positive situation, if it's possible. Some situations, I don't care what, it may not be positive for you at the moment of how you're perceiving it, but things have a way of turning out into a pleasantly surprising event from time to time. So that's my outlook and perspective on, you know, myself and everyone as a whole, that no matter what comes, it's better it will get better in time. If it's bad news, you know, it's only going to be around for a little bit and then you start healing. If it's great news, it's probably healing time for a lot of us. I know I'm definitely one of them. Of, you know, peace, time, and relaxation. You know, a lot of us really earn, deserve that. And, you know, and a lot of times it may not have shown in the physical that we've done jack shit, but you know, inner work is a million times harder than any kind of physical labor because you're dealing with emotions and feelings, especially if you're a guy or Aquarius. You don't like really dealing with those so much, you know. Um, but I hope this helps anyone out there at this moment that is, you know, going through their mental self and physical selves and seeing what belongs and what doesn't, and kind of coming to terms with things that have to go and blossom on their own, without being in your physical presence, and it's really something to really mull over, and it's a very thing that you want to sweep under the rug, and it's at a point where you really can't sweep it under the rug anymore. So I just want to share that with you, and everyone have a wonderful, blessed new moon night. Be love, be blessed. Gabriel out.